It started recording anyway. Okay, I didn't even have to do anything. Hello, welcome to the Stitch with Love podcast. If you are new here, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. If you have been here before, thank you for coming back. I love to see you here again. My name is Shannon. I'm a knitter and a crocheter coming to you from Palmerston North, New Zealand. It is very sunny and rather warm today. It has not been the warmest of summers, which I am very thankful for because I don't deal with the heat very well. But it's warm enough that I've got the aircon on. So if you can hear that, apologies, but I don't really want to cook. So, yeah, I do have that going on in the background. Welcome back for another week. I was looking at the time and I was like, I'm running out of time, and yes, I could record tomorrow. Today is Sunday, I think it's the 15th of January. I don't start work tomorrow until 12, so I could record in the morning, but I think I'm just going to record today and then get some other stuff done in the morning and maybe a different video, but we'll see. No promises. I don't think there's much housekeeping. There wasn't a second video this week. Turns out first week back was mental, so that did not happen. I was planning on recording on the Monday afternoon, came home from work completely shattered. I felt terrible and basically just slept for hours, and then at that point it was dark and I was like, well, I like having natural light in my videos, so we'll wait until tomorrow. So what's Tuesday, and then I spent all of Tuesday afternoon getting stuff for the next day, which was the trip day, and after Wednesday I was so tired and just bleh, it wasn't going to happen. So, but life happens. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering and I'm going to get into the knitting. I don't have any finished objects this week. I have a couple of new cast-ons, even though I said I wouldn't, but I will explain them. They do have a reason, and they do have a time limit. So, you know, could be worse. And the whip, one of the new whips is also an acquisition, but I'll get to that. So we'll start with whips. Where should we go first? We'll go here because it's already out. So there's a lot more progress on this. This is my Radvent cardigan by Amber O'Brien, and I am using my Yeah Yarn advent calendar from this year, which is with the wild. You can see all my minis in there. Some are wound, some are not, because the ones I haven't used yet I want to keep the tags on so I know what order I'm doing them in. This bag is a project bag by Mama Willing. I bought it off her website a couple weeks ago. I have a few of her bags. I think this is the third bag of hers I have. So yeah, Mama Willing bag. And then the actual project, I'm still on the first sleeve. So I have, it doesn't look like much, but it is much more than what it was prior. So this is what we have now. Turn around the way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're on the 6th colour of the sleeve. These colours are so pretty. And they actually blend together pretty well. Not perfectly, but pretty well. This is her sweet sock base, which I believe is 75/25 merino nylon high twist. My main colour is Fallen Leaves, or Fallen Petals, something like that, by Rainy Day Yarn on her bio sock. And I'm using the recommended needle size. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. But yeah, you see my increases. Don't really know what else to say on this. I'm actually having a lot of fun, despite the fact it's literally just stockinette. Oops. As you can see, it's just knitting around and around, but with the increases and the colour changes, I am loving this so much. This is one of my favourite projects at the moment. I love it. I'm loving this. So I think I'm halfway through the sleeve, and then I put this on hold, and then I'm going to do the other sleeve, and then do the front and the back and connect it all, and yeah, be very exciting. So yeah, that's my red vent cardie. There's actually some progress on this week. Last week it was like half the size of this, and I hadn't worked on it since December, so we actually have some progress on it now. But hey, I'll go with a sock. This is just a plain vanilla sock. I started this for Sockmas, but did not finish it. This is the first sock of the pair. Ooh. It is a Christmas colorway, but I need to finish the sock. So we're going to keep knitting on it. Plus it's a fun colorway anyway. So this yarn, this is Mrs. Peacock Yarns, which is a New Zealand dyer. And the main colour, which is the South Striping, is We Three Kings. I can't remember if I have the tag for the mini. I don't think I do. It fell out. But yeah, there's the main skein and the mini. You can choose, if she has them available, you can choose for her to send them to you like this, the gobstopper balls, which I love. And then the minis come as a, oh, this is tangled, as a hank. But those are easy to wind. Only 20 gram minis. It's on her Steadfast 4-ply, so I'm just reading off this and winding this mini because it's tangled. Steadfast 4-ply, 100 grams, 375 meters, 80% merino, 20% nylon. It's one of her special edition Christmas colorways from this year. So I've done the cuff, the leg, slip stitch heel and heel turn, done the gusset, and I'm now on the foot. This is my out and about, going to work sort of knitting. So it has had a little bit of work on it, but not tons. I'm only just back at work now, so someone's got a crying child. Hope child's okay. Possibly just sad because something happened. But anyway, these are my Chiaogu, my only pair of Chiaogu sock needles. Well, they're not sock needles. I use them as sock needles. They're 2.25mm red lace. Yeah. I don't have a full Chiaogu set because I tend to knit with wood, and I prefer the laminated wood and laminated birch needles than the bamboo. So I don't have a Chiaogu set. I have heard they're really good though. My glasses are falling off. I look like a librarian. Right. Oh, bag. Well loved. Japanese knot bag by Knit Bits. I picked this up from Capital Fibre Fest in 2021. Almost 2 years ago now. That's crazy. It's been pretty much, it's been 2 years since I moved to Palmerston North. That's crazy. Exciting, but crazy. And my life has gone in a completely different way that I expected it to when I moved, but I will get into that later. Next project. This is another Mama Willing bag. I picked this up, I can't remember, when I did a massive order and I got a couple of sweater quantities. I think I picked this up at the same time. She had like a big Christmas, New Year's sort of update, I think. Anyway, this is housing, oh, something off my Christmas tree that I took down today. My Waxing Moon Shawl, that's the name of it. I'm on the 4th to last colour, so we're getting there. I'm working on it for 30 minutes a day as part of the 30 for 30. This thing is huge. It will be a full circle. Like, it's massive. It's beautiful, but it's huge, and it's getting quite big now. And then once I've done the colours, I've then got to add in the main skein and do the border on the bottom and the I-cord on the sides. So it is gonna be it's not too far off being finished, I think. But I should definitely finish it by the end of this month, I hope. But it depends on how long it takes to do the border around the bottom. Because that's going to be a very long row, and I think I might need a longer needle. Actually, no, I don't, because I picked up a 150, sorry, I've got something in my eye. Oh, 150 centimetre Knit Pro Mindful Collection swivel cord. And I can use that with my liquor needles, which is my main set now. I do have the Knit Picks Caspian, which is the first set I got, and I do use that. I'm using that on a couple of projects at the moment, but and one of those that I'm using on is the Rad Vent Cardi, but this is my main set, my Liquor Indigo, which I love. So yeah, this is the Mama Wooling Watercolour Wonder Advent from this year, which is beautiful. And I've loved knitting this. And I kept up with it up until a few days before Christmas, and then fell behind, and I am still knitting it halfway through January. But that's okay, it's all about fun, right? I'll show you the main skein as well, I haven't put it in yet, but this is Figgy Pudding. This is on her plush fingering base, which is, it's the nice side. 85% merino, 15% nylon. And it's beautiful. I love knitting with it. I will be knitting Minnie a jumper out of that. I'm sure you will see later on. I mean, it's kind of getting a little bit big for the bag, but I don't have another bag to put it in, so at the moment it fits, I just can't build up. But this doesn't go out anymore now. This stays at home. It's too big. Alright, I need a drink. We'll go with another sock. This is a project bag by Happy Mermaid? What? Happy Mermaid Yarn Co. This was sent to me by one of the Love and Stitches members for my birthday last year, which I really appreciate. And in here I have a sock that looks very odd right now. It is the DRK Everyday Sock. This is for my brother-in-law, so it's huge and it looks weird because it's ribbing. But I'm almost done the foot, not quite, but almost done the foot. It's just 2x2 rib. Toe up sock. The pattern's by Andrea Mowry. I'm using the Mindful Collection 2.25mm needles. I can't remember the length of the cord. I think it's 80 centimeters. Does it say? No, it just says the size. That's fine. The yarn is Prosper Yarn, her sock yarn. I think this is Maud. Can't remember. I picked this up from Lupine Wool Co in Auckland, which is one of the local yarn shops up there, when I went to Auckland last year. So, picked this and then a skein of, on the same base, Rubber Soul, which is like a grey tonal. So yeah, not much to say on this. I still need to finish the foot and then do the heel and then up the leg and then repeat it all again for the second sock. So this is again the first sock, which I started ages ago, but it kind of went on the back burner. It's a lot of fun though. I can't remember what the composition, I think it's 75-25, but I can't quite remember. Oh, thanks, here, ha ha ha. Prosper sock, 80-20, 80% merino, 20% nylon, and it is the colorway Maud. It's very faded, but there's the tag. And that's her old logo. She's got a new logo now. And she's based in Auckland. We have a shawl. This bag is by, who's it by? Black Hen, Little Black Hen. I picked this up from Te Manawa Fibre Fest last year now, 2023. This is my Beauty Queen shawl. Oopsies, it's tangled. By Callie Monster of Monster Knits. Let's see if I can open this. Oh my god. Right. There we go. So this is, I'm up to the mohair lace section now. So yeah, I think the last time I showed you I was like down here somewhere. So I've done a fair bit. These rows are getting pretty long now. So yeah. And the yarns I'm using, currently the one that's connected, is Prosper Yarn Goddess, which is a merino mohair fingering weight in the colour Patience. Let's see if I can find the tag. That is not even a yarn that I'm using. 60% New Zealand Kid mohair, 40% merino lace weight 2-ply. There we go. Oh, there we go. Patience. I then have 3 other skeins here. We have Mama Willing Misty Mohair. I cannot remember the name of the colourway, but it's a blue-grey, like a silvery blue-grey colour. I'm blanking on the colourway name. But this is her merino, not merino, her mohair silk. And then I have Countrywide Yarns hand painted here, and Die Happy, I think it's, is the base Harmony? Yes. Base is Harmony, colourway Vulnerability. It is 80% New Zealand Polworth, 20% New Zealand Alpaca. And the hand painted is, what are you? 75% merino, 25% nylon, in shade 354. There's no name, it's a number. So yeah, that is where I am on this one now. Oh, forgot to say, these 2 yarns I picked up from Fox's Cottage in Foxton, which is not too far from where I live. It's just a small like haberdashery shop in Foxton. I'm using the recommended needle size, which is a 4mm. It's my Caspian wood needles from Knit Picks, and this is a Knit Pro. It's a Knit Pro. It's 120cm swivel cord mindful collection. That's it. I forgot what it was called for a minute. Right, now we're going to move on to new cast-ons. There's one that is kind of an acquisition, which I'll do last, but the other one is a test knit. Test knit. It's my first test knit of this year. I am allowed to show this one. We're encouraged to show it, share pictures of it on our Instagram, that sort of thing. So this is another Callie Monster design. I've tested it, knitted for her a few times now. This bag is another Little Black Hen bag I got from Fibre Fest. This is the Genius Cow, which uses the same stitch pattern as the Sunshine State of Mind shawl, which I tested a couple years ago. I'm not very far on it at the moment. I've only done 2 repeats of the pattern, but let's spread this out. This is what we've got. So I'm knitting this on my Licker needles. Stitch marker by Mama Willing. It came in the cast on calendar last year. And the yarns, we have Prosper Yarn, Butte Singles, which is her merino singles in Tasman, and Mama Willing soft single, which is her merino single in ink. So yeah, this is a lot of fun. I love working this pattern. It's so fun. And you don't need a cable needle. It's great. It's so addictive. And I love knitting. I love testing for Callie. She's awesome. And her designs are gorgeous. I've knit quite a few of her designs now. Isn't it pretty? So yeah, this is a lot of fun. This is a test knit, so I have a deadline on this, which is why another reason I don't feel bad casting it on. It's just I saw it. I was at work on break, and I saw it pop up that she was doing a test call, and I was like, that would be nice to work on right now. So I put my hand up. And the last one, which is in this really kind of old, oh, stabbing things. Ooh, hope that wasn't a broken needle. Bag from the warehouse I got ages ago. I haven't even taken the tank off yet. That's embarrassing. So this year I decided to subscribe to the Farmer's Daughter Fibers sock squad. So if you have not received your January sock squad yet, look away, because this is what I'm about to show. I'm wanting to enter into prizes, so once I get my sock squad, I'm casting it on so that I can keep up. So this is my new cast on. This is the ball band. Oopsies. Farmer's Daughter Fibers. January sock squad. It's very blown out, but yeah. So this is the main colour. It's so pretty. Now I've just realised I've forgotten the pattern for the socks that I'm knitting, which is fun. But I will find it. I'm currently filming on my phone though, so I can't look it up right now. And then it comes with a mini, which is this. And the woman who said that she hated knitting on DPNs is knitting a pair of socks on DPNs. Last time I tried to knit on DPNs was a couple of years ago. This is before I did the anchor sweaters where I knit the sleeves on DPNs. But before that, last time I knit on DPNs, I got so frustrated with them. The stitches kept falling out. I was just getting so irritated, and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. What is going on here? Oh, my tail is caught up. Can we not do that? Thank you. Can we not get caught up in everything? Hey! Success! So yeah, I have the beginning of a cuff. I'm just gonna hold it like this, and that's gonna be the best. This stitch marker I got, no, Progress Keeper. I can't remember who made it, but I got it in The Wild Advent by Yeah Yarn. These needles are 2.25mm DPNs. They're tiny, they're like little toothpicks. These are Ashford Bamboo. I think they're 15cm ones. That looks about right. Could be 20, I can't remember. But yeah, so there we go. And it's going to be a lace sock, so I'm looking forward to that because I usually knit vanilla. So it'd be nice to have something a bit different. Someone is laughing a lot and I don't know why, but that's okay, that's not my business. I have a set of circulars in here too. These are Knit Pro Symphonies because I was originally going to knit Magic Loop and then decided, because the pattern set suggested DPNs, that I would try DPNs, and I don't know why I hated them so much. I'm actually really enjoying DPNs, probably more than the 9-inch circulars. So yeah, I don't know what's come over me. But yeah, I'm knitting a sock on DPNs. But yeah, miracles do happen. Anyway, I'm gonna put this away. I'm trying not to break a needle or stab anyone, including myself. Right, I need to get one of those like DPN cozies. I can order one off Etsy from Rosea by Lily, but I just need to do it. I didn't have one because I never knit with DPNs until now, apparently. So, yeah. That is all I have to show you knitting-wise this week. I have other projects, but at this point they're UFOs. I haven't touched them in like a month, so there's no point showing you. I feel like that'd be boring. My main priorities obviously is finishing the Farmer's Daughter Fibers socks and Farmer's Daughter Fibers and the Genius Cowl, because I kind of don't want to take too long on those, and one of them actually has like a set deadline. So we're gonna get into chatting now. I'm gonna get comfortable. If you are, you just want to see the knitting, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to hang out with me for a bit, you're more than welcome. Big stretch. So, I mentioned at the beginning that life is a bit different to how I had expected it to be when I first moved here. If you have been here for a while, you probably already know, but in just over a month now, I am going back to university. So I'm going to be phasing out of full-time work and going back to university to study accountancy. I am very excited. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm staying on at my current employer, but just a lesser role, so that I can fit it around my schedule. But yes, I am very much looking forward to that. With that coming up, means I'm not going to be in my work uniform as much, which means I need some warm weather gear, because at the moment it seems to get pretty cold down here in the winter. So I am very much wanting to cast on some sweaters. I'm very much itching to cast on a sweater, but I've run out of project bags. So until I finish something, I never know where to put it. So it's good motivation to finish my whips. But with me going back to uni end of next month, this month and then next month is kind of trying to finish up some projects so I can then cast on some sweaters. I'll probably always have socks on the go still, because I'll take them to uni with me. I have a couple of days where I'm on campus pretty much all day, so it'll be good to have something in between classes if I don't have study to do, or if I just need a break, because that happens too. I'm very much looking forward to it. I love studying. I've wanted to go back to uni for a while, and so this is very exciting. It is a 3-year degree, so it's going to take some time, but that's fine. Yeah, very, very excited. When we moved here, we had not planned for me to go back to uni. The plan was both of us were working, and then we started talking about me going back to study, and we kind of undenied, do we move back to Auckland, all this sort of thing. But we are able to make it work, and so yeah, exciting things ahead, and I'm very looking forward to that. So, and I must admit, with the last couple of years being what they have been, I am quite happy to take a little bit of a step back from my job, just a bit, just to kind of take a breather. I don't know how much of a breather it will be, because I'll be studying, but just to take a step back from work and pass the reins to someone else, I think it'd be good. So yeah, I hope to do more knitting this year. I was quite sick last year, so went through my Ravelry and I had a look, at my project pages, one, I was terrible at keeping them updated, and then secondly, I didn't finish a lot. I think I've knit one jumper the whole year, which is not like me. But I went through about a 2 month, like a month, 2 month stint where I couldn't knit. And then I've had COVID twice in the last year and things like that, and it's just, you know, life is life, you know. But hopefully this year I'll be able to knit a bit more, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to what the future brings. So yeah, if you want to follow me off of YouTube, you can find me on Instagram at shamaru2401 or on Ravelry at shamaru2401, and I would love to connect with you over there. I want to try and post more regularly on my Instagram about my knits and like in progress and things like that. That's a goal I have this year. So we'll see how far we go with that. Again, uni might throw a couple of spanners in the works there, but we can try. We can try. Anyway, I'm gonna go. It is now 5 o'clock. I am going to probably knit for a bit, and I need to send a work email, and then it'll be time to start getting ready for the week. So thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you again next week, and whatever you're doing, whether it be crafty or otherwise, I hope it brings you some joy this week, and take care. I'll see you later. Bye.